to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakonda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip and fit. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. Yeah, it's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. It's about that time to tune into Plus Size to Thrive, to get your tricks and tips to keep you hip and thick and fly. Welcome, I'm Shakonda Rouse, and this is Plus Size to Thrive. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep y'all hip and thick. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for my beautiful tips. So we're going to start off with my number one tip of all time. Confidence is the key, ladies. Make sure y'all go out there and let y'all head down and be confident. Don't let no one tell you you are not beautiful. Why? Because you are. Just because you are you. So we're going to start off with my first tip of the day. I know y'all been following my tips for the whole week, so this just goes on with the tips from past. So like I told y'all about posting y'all pictures and doing what y'all need to do to be seen. So for my first tip, y'all make sure y'all keep y'all websites up to date. That means your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Twitters, or whatever it is that you do. Make sure y'all keep it up to date. Like I tell y'all models that y'all take lots of pictures, post them pictures. Post, because if you don't, who's going to see you? So that's when you keeping your websites up to date. Show what you are doing, get out there and just post, ladies. Make sure y'all post, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody, singers, rappers, producers, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to put what you're doing on your websites, because that's what the world is right now. Everything is web. So make sure y'all keep all of y'all sites up to date. Make sure y'all put everything that y'all want to be seen up there. And even put some stuff up there that you don't want to be seen. Because what you don't like, somebody else will. Alright, ladies and gentlemen? So remember, keep your websites up to date, ladies and gentlemen. Tip number 2. Always go out and network. That's like number 1. Because if you're not networking, who you're going to meet? Because what you're doing, somebody else can be doing better or doing different things or can help you get in a better position. So networking is the key, ladies. Make sure y'all go out there and y'all talk to people. Y'all tell people about what you're doing. I talk about Plus Size to Thrive so much, girl. I sleep with Plus Size to Thrive. But that's what you have to do. You have to make sure you get your brand out there. Whatever it is, if you like, I tell you, models, singers, rappers, producers, TV show makers, whatever it is that you do, you have to make sure you network, ladies and gentlemen. Network. Tip number 3, build your brand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a big thing also. T-shirts, hats, cups, whatever it is that you feel like you want to put out there, make sure you put your brand name on it and your website so people can find you. All right. Branding is a big thing. So they'll know who you are. Like Plus Size to Thrive, everybody know that's Shakonda Rouse. You understand what I'm saying? So branding is a big thing, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you do as much branding as you can. Make sure you put your brand on your websites at all times. When they come to see you, they have to see your brand. Whatever it is. So you come to my website, all you want to see is Plus Size to Thrive. Plus Size to Thrive. So you got to make sure you do your branding, ladies and gentlemen. That is very, very important. So when you're out there trying to get somewhere, to be somebody and to be seen, they have to know what your brand is and what you're doing, what it's about. So telling people about what you do and what you're about, that's branding. That's letting them know what you are doing. So that is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to recap my tricks and tips to keep y'all hip and thick. So always remember, my number 1 tip of all time, I will tell y'all this on every show, confidence is the key. Don't let no one tell you you ain't beautiful, because if I'm not beautiful, Lord, I don't know who told y'all that. I am a dime. All right? So y'all go out there and y'all make sure Y'all walk with that attitude. I am a dime. You had heard? I tell my little niece that all the time. You a dime, boo. You already know that. Keep your websites up to date. Your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Twitters, your everything that y'all doing. I know y'all doing different things. I'm stuck on Facebook and Instagram. I can't do too much, y'all. It's a lot. But I try to keep it up to date and let everybody know what I'm doing. Post. Like I tell y'all before, always. Even if you don't like what it is that you are posting, that's just your opinion. Everybody else see different. So don't put something to the side because you think it don't look good or it ain't right or whatever the case may be. Because other people may love it. You never know. That be the one that will get you somewhere. So make sure y'all post. And networking, y'all get out, go to parties, go to whatever it is you find, you see, go. And make sure you have your business cards, your flyers. That's your branding. You have to show off what you are doing. You have to live your brand. My brand is Plus Size to Thrive. Now, I may lose a little bit of weight, y'all, but I still will be Plus Size to Thrive. So those are my tricks and tips to keep y'all hip and thick. So y'all stay tuned for my breakout artists. This is Plus Size to Thrive. Welcome to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shaconda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip and thick. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. Yeah. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. It's about that time to tune into Plus Size to Thrive. To get your tricks and tips to keep back. Welcome back. This is Plus Size to Thrive. Make sure y'all watch out for my breakout artists. Here we go. So y'all make sure, like I said, y'all watch out for my tricks and tips, because they're going to make you hip and thick. So we are here with my breakout artists. Can you let everybody know who you are and what you do?
Okay, my name is Dionisio, known as Dio, official. Did a lot of shows, from Dave Chappelle to Chris Rock to 7:30, which is on Amazon Prime right now. Check it out. Also Blue Bloods, Ray Donovan show, other things, and the list goes on. But I'm here as a guest. Plus Size to Thrive.
Plus Size to Thrive.
Thrive.
They done told him the wrong name and he can't get it out his head.
I'm kind of sleepy, so forgive me.
Listen.
And then with all what's going on here, so it's kind of throwing me off, you know what I mean? But Plus Size to Thrive is here. I'm in the building. And I'm just a hard worker, staying focused. I'm an actor. I do writing. I'm mainly in front of the screen right now. I'm coming with other things that's permanent soon. Also, Drop Top TV in the building here, supporting us and being here. And I'm here with the sister and being supportive and helping me do what we do as people. And networking and, like she said, network
is the key.
And pushing yourself.
That's right.
So what else questions you got for me, beautiful? Well,
first of all, I want you to tell everybody what's your special interest. What make you do what you do?
Well, actually, it was like an accident, basically. I wasn't even thriving on doing that. My thing was I came home, the regular typical thing that goes on in society, but for us as black men always being targeted, I wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? Just kind of to set ground for my kids and other youths that I see coming up in the neighborhood, that you don't have to actually go to prison doing these things. You could be on the flip side and get paid for it and do it legally, and make a change for yourself, for who we are as a people. Basically, I took a liking to it, and it was I didn't even want to keep doing it. So my brother was like, "Yo, you bugging out." My mom was like, "I think it's best for you than being caught up." So I stuck with it. A few friends of ours that was kind of supportive of it at the time. My brother, Donnell Rollins, was living with us at the time. And I wound up meeting Dave through him and meeting Charlie Murphy, may he rest in peace. And Charlie kind of schooled me to the game and gave me that inspiration and rest in peace and listen. So he always said, don't matter how big it is or how small it is, just take your time and do it right. Because doing things from your heart and doing good is going to come. And a lot of times people don't do it that way. They get caught up on this hype. But eventually, if you don't know, like I know, without God ain't nothing. So not here to preach or tell you nothing, but examples is the best teacher. You know, so I'm thankful for doing what I'm doing and keep growing and doing it. And I appreciate you having me on Plus Size to Thrive.
I appreciate you coming through.
And I didn't mean to mess that up like that. So
No. I know they told you the wrong thing. I already know that. But it's plus size to thrive.
That's right.
Okay, we're here to uplift and encourage plus size women and all women. So tell me something about you that nobody knows. Something maybe funny, maybe, interesting, crazy, put yourself out there, give them something that'll make them think.
Well, see, a lot of people see me in, like, a lot of gangster shows and stuff like that. But I came from comedy. Like I said, I did Dave and it was funny because I got a Grammy recognition, which on the IMDb, on Chris Rock's album, Never Scared Tour. So I had the Grammy recognition on a Grammy Award-winning album. And what's so funny, I was so much into joking and, doing certain things that I knew I wasn't fit to be a comedian. But when you look at real life tragic situations and learn from them, you learn not to do those things. So that made it kind of, comical to the aspects of not going to do that. And I like a lot of things, like plus size women. I had no discrimination with women. Women, period. I thank God for women. Yes. Without God, there wouldn't be no women. So at the end of the day, it's like just me being me. Parachuting. I want to learn to drive planes. I want to do other things. I want to show other kids that it's not just about me. It's about what legacy you leave to the next generation, so they can follow. Kind of like how Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all the great ones who went through. Without them, we wouldn't even have the knowledge we have now. And building certain things. So I'm grateful for a lot of things, and just having fun in what I'm doing, learning to love it and understand it, learn the business aspects of it. Don't just jump in there and think you could just get in front of a camera and you can do that.
Exactly.
It's a lot of hard work because I've seen this woman work hard. So many different hats. You got to be able to be prepared for that.
Absolutely.
And I'm just thankful. Definitely got a shout out to Let's Go. Bum Rush, all the other people I work with, and make sure that love is love, and even to Plus Size to Thrive.
Yes.
Shout out to them.
One Woman Gang Gang.
Drop Top TV, you know what it is.
Sweet Dimples Entertainment, baby.
Yeah.
You heard? So tell everybody where they can find your work, where they can see you, what you're doing, so they can follow both of us. Because without him, there's no me, and without me, there's no him. Right. So we doing it together. That's what it's about.
It's a blessing.
So let them know where they can find your work, what you're doing, your interviews and things of that nature. Let them know so they can follow you and see what you're doing.
Well, you can hit me up on DEO_official, where you can catch me. You can hit my Instagram. You can catch me on Twitter. You can catch me on all over. You can catch me on this show as well.
Exactly.
Plus Size to Thrive.
Yes.
Also, Drop Top TV. You can catch me a lot of different places. But hit me up on Instagram. That's the main page because I do a lot of just networking on there. Nothing but networking. Nothing personal, just networking.
Yes.
And just trying to stay focused, and giving back to the kids. Also,
yes.
For Book Bank Foundation, we go to shelters. This year we'll be going to all the shelters in the borough. The Book Bank Foundation, giving away coats, giving away clothes, giving away books. We just gave away book bags,
nice.
A couple months ago. And we gave them away. Jamaica State, Queens, Jamaica Coliseum, Brooklyn, East New York, you know what I'm saying, Royalty Rentals, and Straight Moving with my man on television and radio, and, Bishop came out. So we about giving out things to people who want to work and be a part of what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So right here is a start.
Absolutely.
It starts with us, ends with us. So,
absolutely.
Keep your head, keep right, keep your heart right.
Yes. So, I want y'all to make sure y'all hit my Instagram, Sweet Dimples 475, and they always love my Instagram name, and they love my tricks and tips to keep you hip and thick. So every time I say that, everybody laughs, but it's okay. I understand, because they like, what is she? But you already know. Check me out on Sweet Dimples Entertainment and my Facebook, Shakonda Rouse, and I will make sure y'all get all the information for D-Lo, so y'all can see what he's doing.
See, correct me. You see how that goes back?
It's all right. It is okay.
All right.
You already know it. I want to thank him so much for coming through to Plus Size.
Welcome
plus size to thrive. I am your host, Shakanda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip and fit. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. Yeah. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. It's about that time to tune into plus size to thrive. To get your tricks and tips to keep you hip and thick and fly. I wanna have that confidence, but it is really hard. So I tune into plus size to. Welcome to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakanda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip and fit. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. Yeah. It's about that, it's about that, it's about. Welcome. I am Shakanda Rouse, and this is Plus Size to Thrive. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip and thick. So first off, I want to let y'all know my number one tip of all time: confidence is the key. Y'all make sure y'all go out there and be confident. Don't let no one tell you that you are not beautiful. Why? Because you are. You go out there, you let them know that you are beautiful. Just the way you are. You exude your confidence, lady. So y'all go out there and y'all be confident. So first off, I want to let everybody know that I am going to do a little bit of girl talk. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and y'all listen out for all the things that I'm about to say. These is my thoughts. These is my feelings on how I feel about these certain topics. So we're going to get right on to it. So my first topic is, of course, what? Men. So let's talk about these guys out here. Y'all may not know, or y'all may know, because I always tell it. I'm 42 years old. I have 3 adult children. So I'm just really getting out there and starting to date. It's very hard, ladies. Very, very hard. If you're in a relationship, if you're married and you're happy, make sure you do everything that you need to do to keep your relationship. Because getting back out there and trying to date is a lot of work, ladies. It's a lot. You have to put yourself on the back burner to please others. So if you're okay with that, that's great. If you are a strong-minded, bossy woman, as what they say, I get a lot of from a lot of people. I don't think I'm good to be out there dating because I don't really deal with a lot of the BS that guys try to put women through. I'm very short-tempered, very short in bull crap. So if I feel like guys is coming off with bull crap, I just completely cut them off. I know that's probably not right to do because that's the only way you're going to be able to build a relationship. But I feel like we shouldn't put ourselves on the side or the back burner to please a man. We do so much to please a man and to keep a man as a woman. We have to keep hair done, nails done, everything there. We have to be cute, we got to be clean, we got to be smelling good. Other parts of the body's got to be right. It's so much that we have to do to please a man. What does a man do to please us? Nothing. Half of the time they don't want to wash their tail because in my eyes, these are my opinions, they feel like because they have an outer part of body and women have an inner part of body, we more have a smell than a guy does. So we have to wash more than a guy does. So a guy don't wash as much as a woman wash. They don't use all this smell good and Bath and Body Works and all this stuff. They don't do that. They don't do anything, I feel, to please a woman. Not sexually. I'm talking about just as their body, them being seen, as them approaching a woman. Only thing they will do is probably get haircuts and, their beards and their clothing. But what about what's under that, okay? I have a big thing about sitting on my bed with outside clothes. I really don't like people coming in my house with outside shoes on. So my thing is, if you're coming into my home to see me, you have to be clean, because when you get in my house, you have to strip. Okay? You have to take your shoes off, so that means your feet can't be stinking. You cannot lay in my bed or sit on my bed in outside clothes. So that has to come off. So the same way we have to make sure we are clean, and we have to wash and put all on this perfume and lotion and all that, I believe a guy should do the same. Okay? I feel like they should keep up with their bodies the same way that women have to keep up with theirs. Their hygiene. But a lot of guys don't do that. They feel like they could just, because like I said, they have an outer and we have an inner. So we have a smell sometimes, and they nine times out of 10 they don't have a smell. Only smell they may have is under their arms. Sweaty smell. But besides that, most men don't have a smell. Women, we go through all types of phases and things that we go through. So that's my number one thing about men and the dating thing. Like, I feel like personal hygiene goes both ways, women and men. It's just that women have to do a little bit extra. Men, come on, get with it. I want to smell I don't want to say nigga, but I want to smell a nigga that smells good too. I want to lay on your shoulder and you smell good. Like, the same way you want to be up under me and it smells good, I want to do the same. All right? Then we're going to talk about the going out and the dating. First of all, you start off with talking to them on the phone. You start off with the texting and the talking. So then it goes to, okay, so are we going to go out on a date? Sure. Let's do this dating thing, right? So we start off, we go out, we go on a date, and by the time the end of the date, oh, they want to take you home. Take me home where? Take me where? Like, I'm not going, I don't sit in men's house. That's my number one key. Like, a lot of women do a lot of things that I don't do. So I get the hard part of the guy. They looking at me like I'm crazy, like, oh, what, huh? You don't want to come to my crib? No, I don't. I don't want to sit in your house. I don't want to Netflix and chill. No, I really don't. Let's go out. I'll meet you there. We go out, and come on, this is back in the days. Chivalry should not be dead. It's still, you're supposed to still open the door for women. You're still supposed to put your coat down and let her walk over a puddle. Come on now, we deserve it. Okay, we out here, we working hard just like these men. We working these dirty jobs just like these men. We holding on households just like men. Like, come on, let's go back to the ages where it's supposed to be a real relationship. Like, the men do their part and the women do their part. That's what I feel a relationship should be. The man do his part, which he go out and he make the bacon. And what he do? He bring the bacon home to his woman. And what his woman do? The woman fry it up and feed her man. Okay? So, I don't know, maybe because I'm 42, I still am in that era, but I think relationships will be much better if they go by the book. If they go by how it's supposed to be. Everybody want to do all these extra things and have 2 and 3 girlfriends and 2 and 3 boyfriends and chicks on the side. Like, be real. My thing is honesty. If you tell me what it really is, you never know what you're going to get back in return. But if you're lying to me, you're not going to get anything. Stop the lying, guys. We are all grown. We don't need to lie. I can't even lie. You're gonna see the whole lie on my face. I'm going to tell on my own self. So, come on, let's get with the chivalry. Like, chivalry is not dead. Let's treat these women like queens they supposed to be treated. And if you treat your woman like a queen, I promise you, she's going to treat you like a king. So, start off with the dating, y'all. Like, come on, like, do it the right way. Stop trying to take women home to your house. No. Treat a woman like a queen. Alright? So, once you get into a relationship, y'all decide, okay, we're going to be together. We're going to start this. It's going to be me and you. Number 1, for both man and female, stop lying. Be honest. If you want another woman, let your lady know. Because you never know what she's gonna go with. She might not like it and she might do. You never know. This is the new millennium. So that's why you should stop lying. Tell the truth. Be real about your game. Right. So like I was telling y'all ladies, how I feel is women is better at the game than men are. Okay? If I would go out there and play this game like these guys think they playing it, they wouldn't even know what was coming for them. Okay? But who wants to do that? First of all, I'm 42 years old. I don't have time for the game. I'm trying to do bigger things and better things. And I'm trying and hoping that these guys will, get on with it. Like, come on, let's do this. Because women like to do things. Women like to go out. Women like to, be pampered, be taken out. Like I said, chivalry should not be dead. Even though it is, because guys don't do what they supposed to do, the things that they used to do back in the day. Everything is so different now in this new year, these new years, since the millennium came in. These millennium kids are something else, and I can't get with it. And it's not like I date younger guys. I date older guys, so I would think that they would think the same way I think. But they trying to stay up on what's going on now. So it's like, who do I date? Do I date guys older than me? Do I date guys younger than me? Do I date guys the same age as me? It's like, you don't know how to go out there and do it.
Welcome to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakonda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip and fit. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. Yeah.
Welcome back. I hope y'all enjoyed Plus Size to Thrive with my breakout artists and my tricks and tips. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for my next Plus Size to Thrive. Don't forget to hit me up at shakondar@gmail.com. If you would like to be on my show, make sure y'all email me ASAP. And don't forget to hit my Instagram, Sweet Dimples 475. And if you on Facebook, Shakonda Rouse. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for my next Plus Size to Thrive and my tricks and tips to keep y'all hip and thick. This is Plus Size to Thrive. I'll see y'all soon on the next Plus Size to Thrive. I am Shakonda Rouse. See y'all soon.